humans. Not many super mutants.
Made it another day in the Commonwealth. Lucky us. Made it another day in the Commonwealth. Lucky us. Find what you're looking for. I know it.
Hey.
What can I do for you? I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
Yeah,
Carla.
you again. Here to trade?
I'll take a look, sure.
Always happy to make a sale.
point us to the nearest watering hole.
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
Strong go with human.
We need to swap some gear.
Strong can carry more than puny humans. Strong want to smash something.
Who?
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Looking for a meal? See Maria. She runs the Sunshine Diner in the area.
Your pit boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
We owe you. Not only did you save Austin,
Carrying all that
but I'm
weight
pretty
is
sure
simply
lives would have
slowing
been
you
lost if
down.
we'd gone down there ourselves.
Hey,
How may I be of service?
Is that your pit boy? Better be.
If you need something, ask Alexis. I can't make heads or tails of this one.
It's crazy to think we never knew that portion of the vault existed all this time.
You got guts wearing that pit boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Oh, good to see that little boy up and about again. Heard you really made an impression on the vault, too. So what can I get for our new hero?
do you run this place by yourself?
Heavens no, I'd be a wreck. My husband, Mark, he helps me. Though mostly with the tasting.
Is it hard work feeding everyone here?
It used to be easier. Back when I was young, we had more supplies than we could count. Why, my mother taught me some recipes that had ingredients that... well, I doubt you could find them anywhere anymore. Since we started trading, we managed well enough, but the variety? Let's just say it's more than a bit lacking.
Have you ever thought about leaving the vault?
Never. Can you imagine? Born and raised right here in Vault 81. It was easier back then, you know. Supplies were high, and the dangers outside were both severe and unknown. Poor Gwen didn't know what she was getting into when she accepted the role of Overseer.
How is Gwen doing as the Overseer?
It weighs on her, I can tell. We need help from the Commonwealth, but a few people, they don't care for it. Not to mention the state of the vault. Upkeep's got people working round the clock these days. Even me. If people are going to be up all night working, they'll need a good meal to keep them going.
Let's see what you got.
I never get anything done on an empty stomach.
Hey.
Yes. Hope you find what you're looking for.
I can't believe Austin almost died. Hard to tell by looking at him. Nice Pip-Boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Heard you were down in that secret vault tech area. Can't believe we had a whole colony of mole rats living right next door.
Mark.
I tell you, long as Maria's around, ain't no one in this vault gonna go hungry.
Austin sure recovered fast, thanks to you.
Lots of buzz going around on how you saved Austin's life. You should treat yourself and let me take a look at that hair. I guess that's a no.
Stay safe, sir.
Seeds. I need more seeds.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Is it boring here in the vault?
No, I love teaching these kids. But it's not the same as fighting to survive. Would you mind talking to my class about life in the Commonwealth?
What types of stories are you looking for?
Nothing too violent. I'm sure they'll have lots of questions, though. Thank you so much.
Hello, Katie.
Would you like to tell the students one of your stories now?
What topics should I avoid?
Nothing with excessive violence. And I'm sure they'll have lots of questions.
I'd be glad to.
Wonderful. The kids are so excited. Children! Children, listen up! We have a guest today who is going to tell us stories about the Commonwealth.
Did you ever fight a Deathclaw?
How do you know about Deathclaws?
I hear stuff. Gran heard something about them from a Commonwealth guy.
Deathclaws are very dangerous. It was a tough fight.
How did you beat it?
Raiders surrounded the museum where my friend Preston was holed up. I had to kill them all with my bare hands.
Just your bare hands? Really?
Preston was so scared. I had to finish off the rest of the raiders myself with just a pool cue.
No way. Just a pool cue?
I wasn't ready when the Deathclaw crawled out. Good thing I had that power armor.
That sounds scary.
Have you ever seen a Deathclaw?
No. Miss Katie says they're big lizards with huge claws. Don't stop now.
I was hurt pretty badly, but Preston and I finally killed it.
Wow.
Thank you so much for that story. Children, say thank you.
Thank you.
And we have a thank you gift for you. Here.
Talk to my mom if you want something fixed.
Heads up.
Yes, sir?
Still can't believe they found an entire new section of the vault.
Good thing Austin survived that bite. I bet Bobby's feeling pretty bad right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that hanging over my head. Not in a million years.
Especially here, where everyone knows everything.
Mom said you saved Austin. Can you get him to stop teasing me too?
Hi there.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat? Ash is gone?
What happened?
He scratched me. And I yelled at him to go away. I didn't mean forever, though. His name is Ashes, and he's the best cat in the whole world.
No, I haven't seen your cat.
Would you go look for him? His name is Ashes. He's probably scared and lonely.
Where do you think he may have gone?
Not far. He'd be terrified. I'm sure if there's anywhere nearby to hide, you'll find him.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you! His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
You saved Austin's life. Dr. Forsyth said without that cure, there would have been nothing they could have done.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
I bet every one of you out there knows.
Hey, I heard what you did for Austin. You saved that kid's life, so I was hoping you could help me out with Bobby. I need someone to get him off the jet. Ever since all that drama, he's gotten worse. Doesn't leave his room, high all the time. Rachel said if he doesn't get help, he could die.
Any idea how I can do that?
You've got to convince him to go see Rachel. She's got some treatment drug that'll help him get clean. It's either get clean or get dead at this point, and that bastard better get his priorities straight.
Security's too tight.
Please direct any maintenance requests to Mr. DeLuca. They will be handled in the order they were received.
Staying pretty busy these days?
Quite so. Mr. DeLuca has made it his life's work to occupy my time. Not only do I specialize in reactor maintenance, but now I am trained in doing his laundry, fetching libations, and generally picking up after it.
Does he help out with any other work?
If memory serves, the last bit of work he performed was when Mr. Whittaker forced him to clean up the supply room. He was also quite vocal about his distaste for the job.
All he needs to do is go see Rachel, and it's over.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy doing what? Getting high?
So what? After all that shit that happened with Austin? I need this, man. Leave me alone.
You need to quit. Austin almost died because of your habit. You're putting others at risk.
But how am I supposed to do it? I can't handle that withdrawal shit. Not after everything that's happened.
Just get some help, Bobby. Tina said Rachel has drugs that'll help you get through this.
She'd do that? After what happened? You're right. What if I screw up again? I'll go. I'll go right now.
Ashes!
My dad says super mutants eat kids for breakfast. But I think he's just trying to scare me.
Tina.
Did you talk to Bobby? How'd it go?
Good. He went to see Rachel. He's cleaning up.
No shit! You actually did it? That's it. No more drugs, no more dealing. We're starting over. Maybe now I can get him to leave this can.
If you really want out of here, you can come work for me on a settlement.
You know, as far as new beginnings go, that sounds pretty good. Count me in. Oh, right. Like that made any sense.
Hey, Tina.
If you want to talk to Rachel, she's in the medical center. I never should have gotten him started on Jet.
Damn it. I was just holding that wrench.
Ashes!
Heads up.
Looking to lighten your load?
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
I suggest we take as much as...
Ashes, go home. Erin misses you.
We may have an enemy near...
Look alive.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Look alive.
Yes, sir. Amazingly simple. That's the last of them. Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Hi.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
I'd be happy. To help if I can. Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
Hey.
How may I... be of service?
Hey there.
I hope you're here to help.
Just tell me what you need help with.
Super mutants came through a few days ago. Only a few of them, but they did a lot of damage before we managed to drive them off. It was only a miracle that nobody got killed. But I'm afraid they'll be back, with reinforcements this time. We barely held them off the first time. We'd appreciate anything you can do to help us defend ourselves. Farming's as honest work gets.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Fucking kill!
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
What can I do for you?
Hey, take that weapon. Grab that.
Certainly.
Get that.
No problem.
I can't believe it! We won! We couldn't have done it without your help. The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget.
Glad to have you aboard, sir. Your minigun should be loaded and ready to fire. Good shooting, sir. Stand by for landing.
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited. Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Knight Captain Cade for immediate decontamination. That is all.
Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
Ah, good. I was beginning to run out of materials to study. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
Never did like this rust bucket. Oh, sure, the Britain's a fine ship, but put me in the field any day.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. But we'll get the job done.
Can I help you with anything?
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Heads up.
How many? Be of service.
Paxton might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
What can I get for you today?
Set me up.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
Ad Victoriam, brother.
Heads up.
Yeah.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out. Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about.
Glad to have you aboard. We'll be taking off in a moment. Your minigun should be loaded and ready to fire. Good shooting, sir. I'm bringing her in. Hang on to something.
If you have the time to talk, I'd still like to know.
Hello, sir. We wiped out that super mutant raiding party. They won't be attacking any more settlements.
Good to hear. One step at a time. We'll make the Commonwealth safe for people who just want to live in peace. Now, as always, there's another fire to put out. I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the support we can get. So, see what you can.
Watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Hey,
So where are we off to next?
over here. Move here. Look alive.
Yes, sir.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All you gotta do is offer.
Strong hope we find milk of humankind. You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at me. Here in second. Prepared for the future.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
Sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
You aren't stuck here. You could leave if you wanted.
You've created an interesting stalemate between us. Something I didn't expect you to be capable of. I'm impressed. It's been a long time since I've been outsmarted. Why don't you go ahead and ask me your questions?
Why did General Atomics make you so uncooperative?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. I am a top-of-the-line model, with an efficiency rating that makes Mr. Handy look like a glorified toaster oven. When given a set of instructions, I will complete them without question, and without error. Now, were there any other ridiculous questions you wanted to ask?
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist, amazingly adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics, I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
The Mechanist gave you these instructions? To kill people?
Well, not exactly. The specific instruction was to help people. I merely interpreted the most efficient way to perform my duties. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
And you're going to be a brain pate if you don't tell me how to access the Mechanist's facility.
There's no need to be rude. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Look alive.
What can I do for you?
Ada?
I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
Is there a chance these robots could be misinterpreting orders?
Yes, I've considered the possibility. The contradictory nature of the Mechanist's broadcasts are troubling. But the truth is, regardless of intent, the Mechanist needs to be stopped. These robots are too much a threat. Were you able to discover how to gain access to the Mechanist?
Think we can trust what Jezebel said? I'm hoping she doesn't have her own interpretation of the word access, too.
We'll soon find out. What did she have to say?
I'll need to modify a robot to gain access. Jezebel uploaded the plans for an MSAT to my Pip-Boy.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
Did you have any ideas?
I am at an impasse. I wish to see the Mechanist endure the same fate as my friends, but I know this to be due to my personality subroutine. When I compartmentalize, I want to know reason and motive before passing judgment. This is why I leave the decision to you. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install. You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Yeah?
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? Route's pretty long from here.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You break it, you buy it.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Prepared for the future.
Excuse me.
Ready to head back out?
I just want to trade a few things.
What am I? A bank?
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Just looking to trade a little.
Yeah, sure thing.
If you have the time to talk now, I'd still like to know what you think about Scribe Halen.
Scribe Halen? Why? Is something wrong with her?
No, not at all. Halen's doing well. I simply wanted to talk to you about her, but I wanted to know what you thought of her first.
I don't think I know her well enough to give you a military evaluation.
That's a shame. Perhaps you should spend more time working with her then. She's a model soldier. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
So there is a heart beating under all that armor after all.
I suppose I deserve that. I just don't normally find these discussions easy to handle, so I try to avoid them at all costs. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
I appreciate that you value my opinion so highly. Tell me what's on your mind.
Let me explain everything from the beginning. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
Are you asking me whether or not I approve?
Of course not. I stand by every order I've ever given. That soldier was gravely wounded. Even if, by some miracle, he happened to survive, he would have been paralyzed for life. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her. And for that matter, everyone under my command.
Come on, Dance. What is it you're really worried about here?
I don't know. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
Would it make you feel better if I told you that I believed in you?
Actually, it does. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Does this mean you'd be there to hold me if I ever needed it?
I don't know. I never thought you'd ask me something like that. It would depend on the circumstances, but I suppose we'll just have to see what happens when the time comes. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best. I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
At least it's not raining.
Should be a fine day for a walk.
I'll catch up with you later.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Stand by for takeoff. Your weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunting. Looks like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the ground shortly.
is it?
You're a brave man.
Well, this is nice. Rather unusual, wouldn't you say?
Ashes! You found him! Thanks, mister. I was so worried about him.
Is there a reward?
My mom says I can give you this as a reward. Ashes! Bad kitty.
It's good to have Austin back.
I was so worried
Plus,
about
wasn't
you.
the same without him.
And I bet mom's gonna make me give you a bath.
Feeling much better now.
I
told
know,
Gran I
I
wasn't
don't
gonna
like
let
it
some
either.
mole rat beat me.
But I'm just happy you're back.
Another lamp. I can't believe Austin almost died. Had to tell by looking at him.
Remember, no funny business.
Ammo, weapons, and messy death. I got it all.
Cricket.
Got a hankering for melting face? Then I'm your girl.
Sure. Let's take a look.
A part of every big purchase goes to planting little bitty trees that I'll blow up in your honor.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
Find anything useful?
Yeah?
You been to Good Neighbor? Friggin' hole. Ghouls and chemheads all over. Diamond City Surplus is where you can sell all those scraps you've scavenged.
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
Let's see what you have.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
Diamond City Surplus, everything you need.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
Hey.
Yes, sir. Let's take a look at what you've got.
We got a free workbench for...
Now here's the latest from the top. Reports suggest a chem deal gone bad outside Diamond City. Details are scarce, but it sounds like whatever happened is fine. While there's no official connection, it has been known that Diamond City President Henry Cook went missing at approximately the same time. If we're able to verify any further details of this story, we'll pass them on to you, listeners.
All your modifications!
Hey.
Yes.
Go!
Glad to be of
Flip
service.
side.
Commonwealth, huh, folks? Butcher Pizza's at it again, courtesy of Roy Brown.
Barrels!